the scene. Okay.
You say that,
Huh?
you say that after the scene is over. You don't prep yourself with the...
Add that into the video. Because you're always talking crap. What's up, two-timers? Back for another video. First and foremost, happy Valentine's Day. Even though it's not Valentine's Day when I recorded this, but it will be when you see it. So happy Valentine's Day to all the couples. Hope you enjoy your day. So before we get into the point of the video, I'm sure you read the title so you know what it's about. First, have to tell you about a friend. Now we all have friends, right? Everybody has a friend. But there's a difference between a friend and, what would you call it? A real friend. How many friends can you say that you've been friends with since you were little kids? Since you were maybe in first grade? How many friends do you have that are like that? Well, up until recently, I had none. But due to some crazy circumstances, his mom found me on Facebook, I got one of my best friends back. So when I was young, I had to have been maybe first, second grade. I lived in an apartment and I had two friends. Now it's funny because as a kid, I don't know what made me be their friends, but something drew me to them because, I don't know, it's just a kid. As a kid, you can just tell who you like. So my friend Dante, Earth Nation Ceramics, was one of those two people. As we grew older, I moved away, he moved away, and we lost contact. Now, fate would have it that we get back into contact all these years later, and it's like we never left. How many friends can you say you've had since you were first grade? I can finally say one. So, my friend Dante decided to send me something for decoration. You know, I'm gonna put it on the table back here. But he sent me a big box. I have yet to open this box, but I decided to do it on the channel so he could kind of see, you know, what's in here. By the way, you know what's really crazy? Dante is a YouTuber also, and we kind of made our channels at the same time. And we got back into contact right around the same amount of subs. He is now higher than me, but you know, what can I say? Dante sent me this big box. I have yet to see what's inside of it, but I know it's gonna be amazing. One funny thing, Dante, I know you're gonna be watching this. I actually tried to find you on Facebook when I was in high school, but since we were kids, I never really knew your last name, so I was unable to find you. I found Jason, but I couldn't find you. And now that I think of it, I probably would have never found you because your Facebook name isn't your actual name. Anyways, for everybody else who doesn't know, Dante is a very talented artist. What do you call people who do ceramics? Potter? He is a very talented potter. And I think that's what you call him. Yeah, we're gonna call him that. He's a very talented potter. He's an artist, a potter. He makes things with clay. So I'm sure that's what this is, but let's open it and find out. So this thing took forever to get here, but I was hyped. I can't wait to see what is in here. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Thanks for the paper bags, Dante. You're a real one. Here we go. Here we go, I mean. Okay, this time I think we're going. Okay. Dante, I see you. For Nunu. Yeah. I did not know you had cards, bro. I'm keeping this. You really have cards. These are nice. I'm gonna give you one when I come see you. Let's put that to the side here. So, did a nice job packing these. There's no way these things would get broken, whatever they are. This one feels heavier than I thought it would be. Let me put this down so I can be careful. All right. Moment of truth. Please don't anything drop. Oh, wow. This is crazy looking. Wow. I told you I tried to do pottery once, and I took a ceramics class in high school, and I couldn't even get the clay to stay in the middle as the wheels spun around. So just seeing this, it's just amazing that he made this with his bare hands. It's just pretty cool, bro. I don't know what to call this, but it looks sick. I love it. All right, time for the second one. This one actually feels different already, but I might just be crazy. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, damn! Oh, it's in a couple pieces. Oh. Good news, the majority of it survived, but oh, and this was the more designed one too. Oh. Leave it up to the Postal Service. FedEx, you guys suck. I don't care though. I'm definitely still rocking this on my desk. It kind of looks like that was kind of the original design anyways. I mean, F it. I'm keeping this. This is nice though. Gotta be careful. I don't want to cut myself. I like how it's like burnt right here, and then it turns white. This is really dope, bro. Thank you so much for making these for us. I will keep them on my desk in every single one of my videos. It's in a bunch of pieces. I think I can glue this back on. I mean, it's still missing this piece, but it might be salvageable. Thanks, Earth Nation Ceramics. These are dope. I love them. And they're gonna be back here in the background of all my videos from now on. So if you guys are watching this video and you don't know or don't follow his channel, make sure you go check out Earth Nation Ceramics. He makes dope art, he's funny, and he's just an all-around good guy. Kind of like me, you know? Go follow him. I'll leave the link to his channel below.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go again.
On to the main point of this video. Now, before I start the story, there's some things I have to tell you. This story is completely true. There is not one point of this story that is made up. Everything I'm about to tell you really happened. To this day, I still can't explain what actually happened. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know what this was, but it was real and it happened. I am afraid of two things in this world. And the reason I'm afraid of these two things is because my mother allowed me to watch these two movies when I was too young, and it's just stuck with me for my whole life. I'm afraid of dolls because of Chucky, and I'm afraid of spiders because of arachnophobia. This story happens to be about a doll. Now, I'm sure everybody has seen Toy Story. You know, Buzz and Woody, you know, yeah, they come alive when you leave. It's so cute. Now, imagine if they didn't have good personalities when they came alive. Wouldn't it be actually terrifying if your toys started moving on their own while you were asleep? Could you even imagine that? Just imagine all your toys come alive while you're not looking. That is a terrifying thought. And for that reason, we jump into the story. So when I was probably a freshman in high school, sometime around there, I have a little sister. She is the cutest thing ever. Her name is Faith. Well, you know, having a little sister means having dolls around. I don't with dolls. You're gonna hear me say that a bunch in this story because it's just simply, I don't with dolls. So she has dolls. So when she plays with her dolls, I, put them away somewhere out of view. Because the last thing I want is to wake up at nighttime and see one of these dolls in the correct or incorrect light and scare the hell out of myself. Because I might run through the sliding glass door or something. You never know. Just imagine if you seen a doll with the light coming upwards, like, with people with the flashlights. In the middle of the night when you're trying to go pee, I would have peed on myself. And that would have been another embarrassing story. But that didn't happen. So she had this one doll. It was one of the Elmo dolls. It was battery powered. It would fall down on its butt and then jump back onto its legs. I don't know what it's called. It was an Elmo doll. That didn't scare me because it's Elmo. La 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 la. Elmo's World, not really scary. But in this story, so one day, my cousin is at our house. My sister Faith has all her dolls in the room. So my cousin is at the house. He's there for like a couple days and he loses his phone. So I'm like, bro, how do you lose your phone when you use it all day, every day? He said, I don't know where it is. It's not where I put it. So I'm like, yeah, that's weird. Maybe Faith has it. Faith didn't have it. I asked everybody else in the house. Nobody had it. So what do you naturally do? You call the phone, right? So we call his phone. I wasn't the original person making the call. He was. So he calls his phone. After he's sitting there in my face on the phone, his expression just goes blank. It's almost like he lost the color in his face. Like, on the cartoons when people go gray because they've seen a ghost? That's exactly what happened. He wasn't even black no more. He looked Chinese. Anyways, I looked at him and I was like, yo, what's wrong with your face? He's like, bro, you gotta hear what I just heard on this phone. So I'm like, okay, what did you hear? Somebody answered my phone. So I'm like, okay, let's see who got your phone because we're going to have to go fight them. Because obviously somebody has came into our house, grabbed your phone and left with it. So we going to track these fools. So I call his phone to see what the fuss was about. Like I said, this story is completely true. I still can't explain to this day what I heard on that phone. When I called this phone, somebody picked up. Somebody or something picked up the line. It simply said, after breathing for a few seconds, you can hear whatever was on the other end of that phone breathing. After breathing for a second, it went completely silent. I'm thinking someone's playing around. Fortunately, everybody in my house was in the living room at the time of this happening. And you kind of would think somebody would have pulled this joke. The only thing about that is I was the only person at the time who knew anything about computers. And this is a long time ago, so it's not just a time where you could just dial up a number and some weird crap happens. Anyways, the line goes blank after a little bit of breathing. And I'm like, hello, hello? All I hear is, Elmo's got your phone. Ha 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 ha. And then it hangs up. So I'm not believing anything I just heard. I'm like, who's playing? I look around and I realize everybody in the house is in the living room with me. So it's literally impossible for someone in this house to be playing a joke. So I tell my mom what I heard. She didn't believe it. She called it. Same thing happened. So What do? I say, Faith, where is your Elmo at? She tells me it's in the room. So I grab a knife and I go into the room. You know, naturally, I'm scared of dolls. And if a doll is talking to me on the phone, I'm going to have to kill it just in case it pulls a Chucky. So I find Elmo. Right under Elmo is his phone. I am not lying to you. His phone was under the Elmo doll. So I'm freaked out because at this point, there is no way someone pulled this joke. Everybody was in sight the whole time, and there's no random people in this house. It was my mom, my sister, my brother, and my cousin. They were all sitting on the couch when this happened. So I grab the Elmo doll, I look it in the face just to see if I can see anything wrong with it. I can't see anything wrong with it. It's about nighttime now. So I take the doll and I go into the garage, which is full of crap, and I throw the doll as far as I can into the garage behind the crap. My sister starts crying, and I'm like, look, Faith, we're gonna get you a new doll. This doll is possessed. I close the garage door. It didn't end there. You would think it ended there because someone's playing a joke. It didn't end there. So we all go to sleep. I'm sweating bullets all night because I don't with dolls. And a doll just took someone's phone and answered it and told me that it had the phone, and it literally had the phone. So I go to sleep, I'm sweating bullets. I can't really sleep the whole night. There is not a peep in the house. So obviously the next thing that happened couldn't have been set up by anybody because the house is dead silent and I'm awake all night. Luckily for me, I'm one of those night owls, so I'm always awake anyways. But this night, it was different. I was up unintentionally. So I wake up the next morning. Not really wake up, I was up. The sun comes up, everybody else wakes up. I couldn't get any sleep because I'm freaked out. Everybody else is acting like nothing happened. Like, it's funny. They thought I did it. Yeah, I'm gonna play with some dolls. So I wake up the next morning. I decide to go into the garage. I can't make this shit up. When I open the garage door, Elmo was standing up in front of the door. The same Elmo that I threw across the garage. He was literally standing in front of the door. This really happened. Elmo was alive, okay? He pulled some Toy Story shit, and he was standing in front of the door, looking at me when I opened the damn door. So what I do? I said, F this. I grabbed Elmo, and I threw him in the trash. I threw him in the trash. Faith was supremely pissed at me, but I couldn't do it. I threw him in the trash, and I took the trash to the front to be picked up by the garbage, which wasn't coming for a couple days at least. But I couldn't have that in my area anymore. And this really happened. I was literally haunted by a damn Elmo doll. This shit's real. Spirits is real, and black people don't with spirits. So it had to go out. I mean, I'm praying for whoever might have picked that doll up. The guy who made Chucky probably actually had an experience like this. That's where he got the idea from. And this shit is real. Elmo was alive. I threw him in the trash. Praying for anybody who might have picked him up if he didn't actually get crushed by the trash compactor or whatever. Hopefully he's not still out there. I am now across the country, so he ain't gonna make it to me unless, you know, he got some money for a plane ticket or something. But yeah, this happened. It's not a joke. I was haunted by Elmo. Of all the damn dolls that could have haunted me, it had to be Elmo. Nobody's gonna believe this story. Who believes that Elmo haunts you? I mean, if it was a gangster doll, like a G.I. Joe or something, like Elmo, he's still out there. I know he's out there. He probably hopped out the trash can and was probably went to the next house because the jig was up. We knew he was alive. This shit happened. You guys be careful. I don't fuck with dolls. Y'all probably shouldn't either. So if you have kids, if you have one of them Tickle Me Elmos, or any kind of dolls in your house, you might want to get rid of them because that shit is real. It's not a game. Annabelle. Now imagine if it was a doll like Annabelle. At least I could tell the story and it would just sound like, damn, this guy might have actually been haunted. But Elmo, no one's gonna believe that. Who gets haunted by Elmo? I ain't never looked at him the same. I can't watch Sesame Street, none of that. Elmo is, that nigga's alive. Oh, that's all I have for you. This story, it sounds so far-fetched that I don't really tell it often, but this really happened, and me and my family have a laugh about it every now and then, but it's actually kind of scary. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say. We got haunted by Elmo. We threw him away. He was alive. He was moving around the house. He stole my cousin's phone. He answered the phone, and then he was standing in front of the garage door. This shit sounds like some kind of stupid cartoon Scooby-Doo type of crap, but it's real. It is what it is. Haunted by Elmo. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching Storytime. I kind of like doing these. I have a lot of stories. Some of them are funny, some of them are not. This one, I don't know. It wasn't funny to me, but you know, someone might find humor in it. I guess. Laugh at my pain. Kevin Hart. Fear. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. You guys are amazing. Thanks for helping me reach the goal before the 20th, which is coming up soon, so I probably should make a video about that. But thanks for helping me reach the goal. Make sure you go check out my boy, Earth Nation Ceramics. Thank you again, Dante, for the lovely pots, vases, I don't know. I'm not cultured, but it looks cool. And it's gonna be on my desk forever. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you wanna see more story times. If you enjoyed this, make sure you leave a comment. Tell me what you like the most about it. If you're being haunted by dolls, leave it in the comments. I would like to know I'm not the only one who went through this painful thing. But yeah. Or if you just wanna talk to me, leave a comment below. I will reply. Once again, you guys are awesome. Love all you guys. And I will catch you on the next one. Happy Valentine's Day. Peace. Side note, I called my mom to talk about this Elmo situation and listen to where she got the Elmo from. Go ahead, Mom.
I bought Elmo from the thrift store.
You bought the doll from the thrift store.
Yes.
So it was used.
Yes, it was used, but it was like brand new still, and it could still flip and do everything. And I was like, oh, this is a good deal.
She bought Elmo Chucky from the thrift store. I know I wasn't crazy. This is real. This really happened. You can't make this stuff up. We was haunted by Elmo, and now I know where he came from, so that just makes it more real. You know, this kind of looks like a mask. You cannot defeat me, Batman. Oh, chemical smell. Get high. Listen, you can get high sniffing this thing. I probably shouldn't do that.